Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Let's get started with another weekly analysis for Bank Nifty. So in the last week, which is just the first week of March, we saw a stellar recovery in both the indices. But let's get started with Bank Nifty first. So starting with the monthly time frame, although it would be unfair to judge only basis three trading days to judge an entire month. But if you guys remember, in the previous weekly analysis video on Bank Nifty, we just noticed a few patterns wherein we had seen whenever basically market makes three consecutive red candles in a month, it is usually followed by a green candle. So looks like at the start of the month, at least it looks like this particular theory is going to be held on for a while, because see here also this three candles followed by a green candle, three candles followed by a green candle. So let's see. So yeah, in this particular monthly time frame, Bank Nifty is still particularly intact with the higher highs and the higher lows pattern. Now let's go and check on the weekly time frame. So very interesting chart on a weekly time frame. So basically we have defended the budget day low, and this particular candle, I will try to zoom it out. Wait, yeah. So first of all, let me just tell you the entire context here. So let's see here what had happened. Here basically we had seen rejection at this particular zone, again a rejection. Finally prices stayed here for a while and then gave a clear breakout, right? Then there was a retest and a shakeout of weak hands, and then post the retest, the market then again continued with the previous uptrend. So breakout, retest, and the uptrend. So here markets came here for the first ever time, and here it again. So this particular zone is basically a support on the weekly time frame, and exactly at this juncture we are basically seeing a bullish engulfing pattern on Bank Nifty weekly time frame. See, this particular red candle is completely been engulfed by the green candle. Now let's understand, instead of a candle, let's use the terminologies, the bulls or the seller, bulls or the buyers, red, which is the bears or the sellers. So basically bulls came back and then they tried to engulf the entire selling. So the last seller who was sitting here on a weekly time frame, they just took that guy also out here, and that's what bullish engulfing is all about. So this particular candle, if we see, let me just check, it's basically 1665 or 1667 kind of a pointer which is showing. So basically we are going to see somewhere in the range of 43,000 is what the target works out to be. 43,000 here. Yeah, this is what the target looks like, 43,000. This will be the final target. Obviously I will share the the half target, which would be the first target, and the second or the final target would be 43,000. But yeah, looks like this is where Bank Nifty is heading on a weekly time frame. Now one more interesting thing to watch out for. So on a weekly time frame, things are looking good. Finally things are looking good. Now let's go and see what has happened on the daily time frame as well. I don't know how many of you guys have observed this particular pattern. Again, see again on the same support zone, which is, this was the support zone where Bank Nifty tried to bounce several times here. Again here also we saw the same sort of a bounce, kind of a reaction. Basically this particular bounce tells you that the buyers are very active at this particular zone, which is around 39,400 or 500 zones till 39,900 zones. And if you guys remember, this particular two candlestick pattern was again a classic bullish engulfing pattern on the daily time frame. Now let's check. I don't know how many of you guys were tracking this. I was tracking this, and because of this I was like, I had a target in my this particular chart basis only and only basis this pattern, that Bank Nifty was heading to 4800, because from here we were expecting 565 points. So the target was working out to be somewhere around 4880. So exactly market, I was expecting market to reach up to that level, but market likes to surprise us, and it definitely over exceeded our targets. Now So if you again see here, this particular bullish engulfing pattern formation, a 2 candlestick pattern, thereafter after roughly in just 4 trading sessions it completed the entire target. So expecting more or less similarly, like 3 to 4 weeks we are going to see 43,000, and if market likes to surprise us on the upside, we may see this particular target sooner. So again, on the daily time frame, things are looking a bit better than what it was. Let me go on the hourly time frame. Yes, again, very important. So here we were actually, I was looking out for a W pattern here. This was the W pattern. But we were not getting breakout above this particular level that easily. So we were waiting, and finally we got this breakout on Wednesday here. See, this is Wednesday, 1st of March. 1st of March, yeah. So here, this is where we saw the breakout of this particular W candle. On this day, what actually happened? Bank Nifty closed at the highest level, around 4,700 levels. But on Thursday, which was the weekly expiry, we saw Bank Nifty not holding, like breaking this particular 4,500, and it basically closed around 4,400 levels. Now I'll tell you where the problem lies, or what's the problem, what is the exact problem. Just hold on. Yes. So what exactly happened? A lot of people started selling calls for the next week on basis the Thursday closing, because what a lot of people thought that Bank Nifty just gave this particular up move and then it retraced back all that particular gains. So basically it is still bearish. So they just started selling calls for the upcoming week and carried those shorts overnight. Now remember, this is how the retest plays out. I'll just show you that. This was a W pattern. Okay, I'll just see. This was a W pattern. This was the breakout candle. This was a retest of that breakout, and this is that continuation. So always check whether it is a retest or it is a completely failure of that particular candle. So until and unless it is just a retracement, you can't go aggressively short. So same thing, same pattern, I explained it, the same pattern on the weekly time frame also, like where it retraced and a shakeout, and then it made an up move. So exactly here also we are seeing post W, a breakout, retest, and then the up move is still continuing. Now I guess more or less we would have reached this particular target of 585. Yeah, this was like around 600 points. So yeah, we have already achieved this particular target. So now let's see. And I had also shared, I believe I have also shared this particular flag pattern on 15 minutes here on my Twitter handle. It was a clear-cut flag here. And again here we had seen some sort of a shakeout. This was the flag pattern that I had shared on Twitter. So okay, so now let's go and check what are the main the resistances and the supports, and where are what are we expecting this particular week in Bank Nifty. Now let's remember, we are going to be trading only for the next 3 days, because it's a truncated week due to a holiday on Tuesday for Holi. So let's see here. Now this is going to be our immediate and a very strong support, which would be in the range of 4,700. 4,700 is what I would like to, 4,600 to 700 is the exact immediate support is, that's what we can see it on the charts. And the second support would be somewhere in this region, which would be 4,350 to 4,400. I will definitely mark these levels. Okay, I'll just mark these levels. Yeah. So now important thing to watch out for, how many of you guys remember this particular consolidation post the budget week, where everyone was getting tired that bank nifty is just being in a very particular tight range or a sideways kind of a move, where it was not breaking 41,200 or 300 on the downside, and at the same time it was not breaking 41,700 on the upside. So this was the tight range that we were in for good amount of, I guess, let me check that also, for almost 7 trading sessions we remained in this particular range, and then there was a breakout failure followed by a sharp down move. So exactly this particular zone, which was acting as a support then, which was 41,200, 41,300, is now acting as a resistance, isn't it? Yeah. So I am just I'm not going whenever I'm going to mark it in red, that means it is more like a strong kind of a resistance. But when I mark in this kind of levels, is basically saying that right now the market has closed at this particular level. That doesn't mean a resistance, because market has a potential to go up. Interestingly, we are seeing here SGX Nifty with plus 98 points, all thanks to our Dow, and I will come to those charts also. So as I said, 41,200, 41,300 was acting as a support in this particular week, which was February 14-15 kind of a week. So exactly the resistance 41,700 or 800 for that matter, 41,700 and 800 will act as a resistance for the upcoming days. I'm talking about this particular week only. So what I'm expecting, and the ultimate high would be this budget high candle, which is 42. Let me take this magnet. 42 to 42,025. It's not even 42. It's 41,975 to 42,025. That is the level that is going to act as a resistance for now. And interestingly, we are now tracking this particular trend line even more closely. I'll just draw this. I'm just changing the color in black. Yeah. So what are we expecting? See, so first resistance right now we have is in the zone of 41,700, 800. The second and the ultimate resistance, which is again a psychological number, which is 42,000. The moment we are going to take this out, we are simply going to see a fast up move till 43,000 without any much kind of a hurdle, is what I'm expecting. The moment this particular trend line is taken out, why? Because this particular trend line has been respected for quite some time. The moment this particular trend line is taken out, we will see a swift up move. And also as per our weekly bullish engulfing candle, the target works out to 43,000. So the moment this particular high is taken out, which I am expecting only in the upcoming week, then we will see somewhere in the zone of 43,000. So for this particular week, since it's a truncated week, I'm expecting 41,800 to 42. That's about it. Most likely it may so happen that we might end up in 41,800 or so. Let's see. I don't want to put a lid on the up move, so let's see whatever market has to do. So we are definitely, it goes without saying, we are just carrying puts in our accounts. And if at all like on Monday, what expecting market to definitely open with the gap. Now what kind of a gap is anyone's guess, because right now though SGX is plus 98, we need to see what happens on Monday morning, both on the Dow futures as well as on the SGX front, and exactly where market is gonna open. So if at all market is going to open somewhere here, I'm going to wait and watch for the price action. But then I would be more or less expecting this to act as a resistance and this to act as a support. So then if at all there is a gap up, since I am already holding puts, what I would prefer to do is I will start selling calls, such that I will convert it into a strangle. The reason is now I have to just then deal with just 2 more days. That's about it. So more or less, I would like to carry strangle because we have seen a good up move at the start of this particular week. So I'll watch like what exactly the price action. If it is taking some sort of a resistance here, then I will definitely not hold myself back from selling calls as well, but I'll be carrying a strangle. So but yes, on Friday we were selling only puts, and we are carrying overnight puts only. And now let's see. So these are basically the supports and the resistance. Like let's check it on the 15-minute time frame as well. So I would definitely like to mark this one as an immediate support. Well, actually, if you see, even these are the immediate supports, which is 49.50, and it also makes a logical sense here because 41,000 is again a round number. So the immediate and a very strong support is 49.50 to 41,000. But yeah, here also we can see a small support. Now let's see. And here this is where I'm seeing some sort of a resistance, which is don't go by this number. I'm actually saying it's basically a zone, which is 41. Yeah, exactly, this entire zone. Just mark it in red. So then yeah, so entire zone of 41,700 to 41,800. This is where I would like to see prices weakening, or basically acting this particular zone acting as some sort of a hurdle. Because let's understand one thing, stock markets never go up like this or never come down like this. So what after a strong up move, what we will expect market to do this way or things like that. So and then basically take another up move. So market will then go, then retrace, and then again go up. That's how markets work. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you like the video. Do share your feedback, and see you next time. Bye bye.